but we're heading in the right side. That's the thing, guys. When you're going through a hard time, just know it is just a season, and you're going to have to press through and surround yourself with the right people. And I'm thankful for the people that we had around us, a small group of people, but it helped. Without that, we wouldn't have made it through this season. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thank you. Thank you guys for all of the support lately. I don't know if you guys noticed, but over the last 8 months or so, the content has not been consistent, to say the least. I post a lot on the shorts and reels on the different socials, but here on YouTube, the content has been kind of stagnant. I've tried a few things, there's been a lot going on over these last 8 months. I just want to start out by saying my wife and I are good, because I know anytime somebody makes a video like this, they're like, oh, the marriage is in shambles. My wife and I are in a good place. A month ago, we celebrated our 17th wedding anniversary. We're in a good place. These last 8 months, though, have been an emotional roller coaster for me and my family. It's been a lot. Some of you guys might have seen the reel that I posted a few months ago about being at my breaking point and so scared to be going past my breaking point because we had so much going on. My wife lost her grandmother, who was like a mother to her. My job, I was in a toxic work environment. That means I didn't have the energy to make videos for you guys. I had all these ideas, and I just want to thank my car friends like Charles. He's been working diligently on getting more and more parking lot fines scheduled out for me, but I didn't have the energy to do it. By the time I got home, I was tired and mentally tapped out. So the video I made a couple months ago was just being so scared to go past my breaking point that I was just terrified. That I'm like, what's going to happen when I go past my breaking point? Because at work every day, I'm like, guys, I'm almost at my breaking point. I know what's going to happen. And God said, why are you so scared to go past your breaking point? What's the worst that can happen? And I embraced it. I decided to embrace the brokenness, because what else could I do? And when I did that, it's when the dominoes started to fall. As a lot of you guys know, we have a special needs daughter, and this school year has been an absolute train wreck for her. We don't know if it's just her growing emotionally, all sorts of things. It's just been so hard. Because as a parent, you want to see your kids succeed, especially if they have special needs. You want them to succeed, and you'll do anything you can, get them every resource, and we've been doing that. And what's really hard about having a kid with special needs is you don't know. It's not as simple as the doctor tells you, hey, they just need to do this. The doctor will tell you you need to try this for your child, and then it's a long process. And the therapy that they suggest for my daughter is something she had tried in the past and been very successful at it, but she had graduated out at the season. Her therapist changed, and we're in a good place. But now we're trying to bring that back, and it has been a 6-month struggle working with insurance, getting her retested to see if this is the best option. So we're dealing with that. So family loss, job, our daughter, and just some other life things has been really stressful. But things are heading in the right direction. My daughter is getting therapy back. She just got back today from an all-inclusive camp for kids with autism and special needs, and we got to go pick her up and see her interact. And we haven't seen her this happy in a long time. And as a parent, my wife asked me, like, did you cry? I'm like, yeah, I had to hold back tears because I didn't want to see her to see me crying, because I didn't want her to think I was upset. My kids see me cry all the time. As a dad, it's important for me to show them that. So we got to see her at this camp, and it was amazing. And now we know next summer she can sign up for a week-long camp. I've started a new job, which is, guys, this job is awesome. The environment I'm in is so much better. They actually care about people. And it's amazing. Now, with that new job, I know that I told you guys we're going to go on power tour. The timing in our finances, to be honest, guys, it's not going to work out this year. My wife and I talked about it, we prayed about it, we realized that just me transitioning And with this new job, I'm going to be traveling a lot for a short period, which we'll get back to that in a minute. So we had to make a decision on what to do about Power Tour. You know, we had big plans for it. We were going to take the minivan and all these things. We're going to make it work, but it just, all in all, it's just not going to work this year. So my wife, I tell you guys all the time, but I don't think you understand how amazing this woman is, what she puts up with me, and how supportive she is of me doing these things. You guys notice what's in the background. So I'm on Marketplace all the time, and my wife's like, she finally asked me, she's like, what do you actually want to take on Power Tour next year? What is it? And I'm like, well, I really want to take Heritage. You know, next year is a really big milestone for me. I'm going to be turning 40. And it is also the 20th anniversary of my best friend Nate passing away, who helped me build this truck in high school, and we put it together for his funeral procession. So I was like, why don't you get Heritage together? Well, I don't care what you have to do. You have a year to do this. Get Heritage put together, and you drive Heritage and take that on Power Tour. So she's like, I'll just follow you in the minivan. It'll be fine. The kids can switch in and out with you, and you can take the vehicle you want to and really celebrate your birthday. We were going to go to Moab, but it's just, life happens, and that's the thing about life. You've got to be willing to roll with the punches. So no, we're not going on Power Tour next year, but the goal is to have this on Power Tour next year. It's going to be a lot of work because this truck has sat for a long time, and I am going to do a chassis swap. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna find an early 2000s Tahoe and chassis swap it. That's after I get back from all the traveling. I'm gonna be traveling for about 6 months with my job, doing different things. So what this is also gonna do, and I'm really excited about this, you guys. I'm excited about this new job. Like I said, this new job is amazing. The work, all my bosses are awesome. They're so supportive, and it's like the best work environment I've ever worked in. So I'm going to be in Indy off and on for the next 6 months. Let's say that. So those of you car friends of mine that would like, I want to do some videos with you guys. So obviously I'm going to be doing some videos with Mark from Built Should Have Bought a Garage and stepdaughter Jamie. I want to do a video with the Blavette and show you guys that, because that is just a cool build. If you guys aren't following that, you really need to be. It is a square body Blazer on a Corvette chassis, and it's amazing. I've got some other friends in that area that I really want to hit up and just really take advantage of this, because, you know, this whole traveling thing I'm a little anxious about, because, you know, be away from family off and on, and a lot of time away. But I'm going to take advantage of it being in that area, that I can do some stuff with some of you guys. So life has been an emotional roller coaster, and we're still working things out with my daughter, getting her ready for next school year and doing all these other things. But we're heading in the right side. That's the thing, guys. When you're going through a hard time, just know it is just a season, and you're going to have to press through and surround yourself with the right people. And I'm thankful for the people that we had around us. It's a small group of people, but it helped. Without that, we wouldn't have made it through this season. And sometimes it's okay to take a step back, because some people might have thought that I was crazy for even taking this new job, because I went from being a manager overseeing 2 departments on 2 different shifts to just an operator at this new company, because the opportunity was so great. But I'm telling you, it was worth it. And even getting in there, there's several people like me that have taken a step back just to get into this company. And I am thankful for the opportunity I have, because this company is going to give me more free time once I'm done traveling to work on projects like this, make more content for you guys, and I'm excited. So this is like I said, this is a weird video that I just really want to throw out there, because the main thing was let you guys know we're not doing Power Tour this year, which stinks because it's the anniversary and we're trying to do it for Eddie's 13th birthday, but we are doing it next year as a family still, but taking 2 vehicles. And I'm going to need a lot of help from you guys to get this done, because doing a chassis swap terrifies me. But it's going to make Heritage have the modern reliability that I can finally start making some memories in this, like I did with my dad and my best friend Nate and my other friends, that I can start making those memories with my kids. Sorry guys, if you don't have those stories, you'll get them, because that's why this truck is here in North Carolina. It did not make sense to save this truck, because I could have found a much cleaner version of this truck here in North Carolina, but it wouldn't be my truck that I made the memories on. And I'm excited to jump into this project and terrified, because it's a lot, but it's going to be worth it. And I'm going to bring you guys along for the ride. Thank you guys so much for your support over this last 8 months, because it's been hard. It's been hard to post stuff. It's been hard to keep going, especially Instagram. What was happening last year, numbers wise, I'm getting a fraction of it, which I know all of us are. So that has been really discouraging, but I'm still going to keep going, because so much planned, and I can't wait to make memories with my kids. They have brief memories of doing cruises around the driveway, and that's it. I want to be able to take my kids to school in this, take them to ice cream, take Eddie to Cars and Coffee. My wife and I go on road trips to the beach, to the mountains in this, and daily driving. That is the goal with this, is just be a fun vehicle for the entire family that we can just hop in and drive. Thank you guys so much for watching. There is so much coming. Bear with me, but there's a lot of exciting things. And thank you guys so much for all the support. And until next time, happy hunting, everybody. You're going to get fixed? Yeah. And it's going to be so much fun.